Before we get started, I just wanted to ask you a few questions. Would you like to know the ingredients to look for and avoid in order to prevent acne and know the difference between active and inactive ingredients? Do you want to know how to read the label? And does it really matter if you use medical grade skincare products? Before I get started, if we haven't met, I'm Elaine Alberto, aesthetic nurse and owner of Gravitas medical grade skincare products. So taking care of your skin includes maintaining a beautiful and healthy skin. And when it comes to preventing acne, using the right skincare products is a key. And knowing what ingredients to avoid is equally important. Now let's get started. I want to share 5 ingredients that you need to look for in order to prevent and control acne. First is salicylic acid. Salicylic acid, it helps dissolve the oil and unclog the pores and exfoliates the skin. So remember, during our previous lives, what are the factors that contributes to the acne formation? Remember, the dirt, the oil, and the dead skin all contributes together, of course, with the bacteria that's already on your skin. All of those factors contributes to acne formation. So what the salicylic acid does, it dissolves the oil that's inside the pores and exfoliates those dead skin. So that's why it helps in the acne formation. Second ingredient is benzoyl peroxide. So what is the difference between the benzoyl peroxide and the salicylic acid? They both are helpful in treating acne or preventing acne, but they work differently. The benzoyl peroxide, it infuses oxygen inside the environment of the bacteria. Remember what we discussed, that bacteria lives in an environment without oxygen. So they love it when there's no oxygen. So it's different from us humans, because we definitely need oxygen in order to survive, in order to live. But it's different when you give oxygen to the bacteria, because it kills them. They don't live. So that's what benzoyl peroxide does. They kill the bacteria because they oxygenate their environment. So the next ingredient that you want to look for are the retinoids. Retinoids is the general term that encompass the over-the-counter retinols and the prescription retinoic acid. So the retinoids, it has both anti-acne and anti-aging benefits. So this retinoids, it also unclogs the pores. It helps dryness the breakouts faster, and it also helps exfoliate the skin. So on top of that, this is a great anti-aging ingredient because it promotes the cellular turnover or the cellular renewal by increasing the collagen production. It also helps with the fine lines and wrinkles. It helps with the pigmentation. It helps reduce the pore size, and it helps with the overall texture of your skin. Do you know that retinol or retinoids becomes our best friend as we get older, because this will help us age backwards. Did you know that retinoids is the ingredient that makes our skin glassy looking? So you know that when you are using the retinols, you need to be careful also with the sun exposure, because your skin gets very sensitive to the UV. So that's why when you are using the retinoids, you need to make sure that you are applying sunscreen and that you are protecting your skin from the sun. The fourth ingredient that you want to look for is the niacinamide. What is niacinamide? Niacinamide, it helps regulate the oil production. and it also reduces the inflammation. Remember, acne is an inflammation. That's why niacinamide is very helpful, because it reduces the inflammation and it also helps regulate the oil production. That's why it's very helpful as well in controlling your acne. The fifth and the final ingredient that I'm going to share with you is the sulfur. Sulfur has both antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. So what this does, it helps also absorb the oil on our skin. So it's very helpful for those who have oily skin. And this is an ingredient that we always find in mask that we use once, twice, or 3 times a week, depending on how much your skin can tolerate it. But this is a very good ingredient for absorbing the oils, and also antibacterial property and anti-inflammatory property. So those are the 5 most common ingredients that you need to look for when you are getting your skincare products to help control and prevent your acne. So you have the salicylic acid and the benzoyl wash, you have the niacinamide, the retinoids, and the sulfur. Okay, so now let's go to the ingredients that you want to avoid, because it will contribute to the acne formation. The mineral oil and the silicones. So try to avoid this if the product has mineral oil and silicones, because it clogs the pores. And you know what happened when the pores are clogged, it contributes to the acne formation. Next is the alcohol and the sulfates, because alcohol and sulfates, it strips the natural oils of the skin. And when it strips the natural oils of the skin, it makes our skin dry. And tell me what happens when our skin is dry. The oil glands will be stimulated, and then they will continue to produce oil, because they are sensing that the skin is dry. So they will continue to produce oil in order to moisturize the skin. But what happens, they're overproduced. So when it's overproduced, then it contributes again with the acne formation. So try to avoid too much of alcohol and sulfate in your ingredients. And then one last ingredient to avoid is too much fragrance. That's why you will notice in a medical grade skincare products, there you will not smell like a lot of fragrance, because they are trying to avoid fragrance, because this can irritate the skin and it also contributes with the acne formation. So those are the 5 most common ingredients that you need to avoid in order to prevent and control acne. So again, the mineral oil and the silicones, the fragrance, and the sulfates and the alcohols. So what is the difference between the active and the inactive ingredients, right? So you will see on the top part, it says the active ingredients, usually 1 or 2. The active ingredients are the ingredients that gives a therapeutic benefit or therapeutic effect to your skin. So these are the hero ingredients. So again, active ingredients, these are the ingredients that gives a therapeutic effect and therapeutic benefits to your skin. Whereas the inactive ingredients, it doesn't give you any therapeutic effect on your skin, but they are essential in helping the active ingredients penetrate into your skin. So the inactive ingredients, they are helpful in order, they are called like the sidekick of the active ingredients. They are the ones that help. They are like the delivery mechanism in order for the active ingredients to penetrate into your skin. So the most common inactive or inactive ingredients are most commonly used as an agent for filling, for binding, for preservation, for buffering. So those are the ones where the inactive ingredients are used. So but remember, not all skincare products are created the same. It's because that's why you will notice some of the products when you purchase them and when you use them, you will notice that some products are not effective as the other products. It's because of the percentage of the ingredients, of the active ingredients in a particular product, and the effectiveness of the inactive ingredients that will help these active ingredients go through your skin. So now that you know, this is where the difference between over-the-counter products and a medical-grade skincare products comes in. That's why it's very important that you get a medical-grade skincare products. Why? Because the active ingredients are higher on a medical-grade products. And these are prescription strength ingredients to help promote the overall skin's health. And medical grade skincare products are research based, and they go under clinical trials and guided by medical professionals. That's why it's really backed by medical professionals, assistants, and research based, and mostly FDA approved. And these medical grade skincare products, they do not use fillers or impurities. This particular medical grade skincare products, they are regulated by FDA, and they are also most of the medical grade skincare products, they contain several ingredients that work synergistically with each other, meaning they help each other. So they don't just rely on one single or two ingredients, but they rely on several ingredients that works hand in hand with each other, either active or inactive. So that's why it's really very, very helpful and very important that when you use a medical grade skincare products for these specific reasons. And you will notice that if you use medical grade skincare products, the results are faster. That's why you will see after a week, after 2 weeks, you will easily see the result of these specific products. And if you find this information helpful, save this video to serve as your reference, and don't forget to tag your friends if you think that they will benefit from the information that I've shared with you today. So let me know also if there are specific topics that you want me to cover, or if you want me to discuss in the future episodes of the Skin Transformation Thursday. So thank you so much for joining me tonight, and I hope that this is helpful. So I will see you on the next episode of our Skin Transformation Thursday here at Gravitas Medspa.